I don't get it. I really don't get it. Why the Bucks constantly keep getting screwed over Christmas games? Then you got like teams like San Antonio Spurs that's not even a winning team, but they put them on the on Christmas Day schedule. Help me make this make sense. It really doesn't. But sorry guys, it's a little bit of I had to say that a little bit, but WFSO report, Bucks edition. So the NBA, I wouldn't say the whole schedule came out. It's just opening night and Christmas games were released today, and I'll show y'all about opening night. So what we have is, let's see, I don't know if both of these games on opening night gonna be shown on NBC. I'm not sure. So you got the Houston Rockets at Oklahoma City Thunder. Of course, Thunder probably gonna hang their banner or whatever. Celebrate their very first championship in that franchise history. I don't know why people still count in Seattle. Seattle's like different city, different team. So yeah. But it'll be Kevin Durant's on first game as a Houston Rocket, and going against his former team. So okay, you know what? Put that on there. That's fine. Then you have. I still don't get why they featuring it on opening night, and I don't know. It just seems like some of these they just focus on these big marketplaces for opening night. Well, except for Oklahoma City Thunder, but once again it's going to be LA. They're going against the Golden State Warriors. So I don't know, but I don't know. This is kind of crazy. But anyway, so this is the kicker. So you have Dallas Mavericks. I think they got eliminated in the first round, I believe. But you have San Antonio, a team that, because if they basically offer that, that one star like Victor Wembanyama, because they think it's like a popularity game. Giannis is more popular than Wemba. No offense, but and Bucks still not getting dead air, and plus they made it to the playoffs. They got eliminated in the first round, and Spurs, the team that have not shown in the playoffs, period. And like the same thing, like you showing with the Knicks and all that stuff, but that's a different story. So Christmas game, so it's going to be the Cavs and the Knicks. Of course, they always got to have a game in New York, despite New York Knicks at times, having bad records. So all these games in New York, but then again, NBA was founded in New York City, so yeah. Spurs, Thunder, the next game. Well, I'm glad you got the NBA champions Oklahoma City Thunder playing. So I think it's the first time in a long time they play in the Christmas Day game. Then you got the Rockets and the Lakers. Oh, he's got to be in LA too. Oh my God. Then you got Mavericks and Warriors. Don't know why this was put up there, but I don't know. Then you got the finale. So they talk about the rematch of the 2024 Western Conference Finals. Don't know why they did that. They could have did that last Christmas game. Show the rematch of that. But Timberwolves, Nuggets, nothing against Timberwolves because they're my second favorite team, but Milwaukee won an NBA Cup championship and they're not getting showcased. Sorry guys, but it's like I'm getting a little bit, frustrated when it comes to, freaking, Christmas games, and all that. It's just really stupid. I think I'm gonna look for one more thing. So, wait, complete. Okay, let me see something, because I don't think they got the complete games that's up there. If they do, then it's a shock to me. So I'm thinking they was gonna wait until next week, but then again they released the Christmas Day and the opening day games earlier than usual. So normally it'd be like in the middle of the week, signed at the same time. Then before that, then you have next Friday. Then the whole schedule will be out. So I'm sorry, just scrolling down. Just being nosy around. Nope. But let's see. They probably got the rumors that's out there. So then again, with ESPN, they always post things slow. So get out of that. Let's see. Maybe probably early next week they probably released like the some of the important games out there first for the NBA. So maybe that's something they probably would do. Come on, get out of there. Okay, so NBA. Let's see. 2025 to 2026. Opening week. Oops, don't mean to put that in caps. Let's see. Maybe there's something on that. So just doing like a guess and go from there. Okay, dude, we know about that. Let's see, more detailed breakdown. So of course, the regular season starts, on the October 21st. Let's see. Of course, about the NBA Cup. We know about that. Games in Mexico City be the Pistons versus Mavericks on November 1st, and potential in Europe with games in Berlin and London in January. Of course, we know the All-Star Weekend will be in LA once again. Let's see. Overseas teams will open training camp on September 24th, with other teams following on September 29th. Of course, they mentioned about the international games. Oh, okay, so Grizzlies and Magic will play in Berlin and London in January. Fair enough. Get like an East-West team, just get thrown out. Or know about the All-Star Weekend. We know about that. February 5th, of course, trade deadline. Okay, season last day of the regular season will be April 12th. Wait a minute. Oh, maybe the NBA will have something. They say something, because it seems like, how is that sad? That the NBA.com is more accurate than ESPN. Just sad at the same time. Oh yeah, of course, FIBA Euro basketball. That's in a couple of weeks. We already got, Bucks on Giannis will be playing. Okay, Hall of Fame. Media day for teams traveling outside of North America for the preseason. Let's see, you got Brooklyn, the Knicks, Sixers, Pelicans, and Suns will do their media day. First allowable dates for players to participate in preseason games in Abu Dhabi. Okay. Training camp for the team outside. Okay, Knicks, 76ers, I don't know what's up with that. First allows day for all other veteran players to report to teams no earlier than 11 a.m. local time on September 29th. And of course, training camps begins. Oh, for the remained in 25 teams. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So I wonder why the next Knicks, 76ers, Pelicans, and Suns got their training camps early. I don't know. Okay. Oh, there's gonna be game playing in Australia. Next six. Oh, okay. That's probably why some of those teams probably get the like training camp early because they got to go outside the states to play. So, okay, makes sense. Okay, then preseason ends. Roster set for opening day, so they can sign like two more contracts for like tryouts or just the preseason or whatever. Then anytime up to October 20th, they gotta release the two or do something, but it gotta go down from 20 to 18 players. Okay, we know about that. Okay, really much ain't no. Wow. So all the quarterfinals, semifinals, and the championship for the NBA Cup will be on Prime. January 5th, 10-day contracts may now be signed. January 10th, all NBA contracts are guaranteed for the remainder of the season. And of course, the Berlin London games, trade deadline, of course. March 1st, playoff eligibility waiver deadline, so not even a surprise. Okay. Oh yeah, because they didn't figure out what they was going to do with 2020 after 2027 NBA All-Star games. So you got the February 19th to 21. So yeah, you got like 2027. You got Phoenix. After that, we do not know yet. So it could be, could be between now and end of this coming season. They may mention that. We don't know. So okay. So the official schedule ain't really released yet. So let me try future NBA All-Star locations. We already know San Francisco already happened, 2026, of course, LA, then 2027 Phoenix, of course, then okay, I'm trying to look for something, maybe somebody post something recent. Okay, Reddit, yeah, just NBA talking. It's just mainly they just guessing. That's basically what it is, so not gonna get into like any of that. Well, I guess Sports Illustrated, they're good for a laugh, so why not? And I know the game is gonna be changing, so forget us, right? Let's see what they predict. So we already know the LA and Phoenix are like official. How about that? So predicting NBA All-Star locations. Milwaukee needs to get one. They really do, because this is some BS. It really is. Sorry, I just need to scratch my back here. Okay. Boston, yeah, they can have one after we have one. So let's see. Okay, nothing to talk about for that one. Oh, they haven't hosted an All-Star game since the '60s. Oh, wow. They really need it bad. Maybe get them for 2029 or something. Um, San Antonio, the last hosted All-Star game back in '96. I wouldn't even, go past that. That they probably will probably do that for Victor Wembanyama, but then again, they can do that in 2030 if they want to for San Antonio. Um, Miami, Miami is tied for the most Super Bowl hosted. So, oh wow, so they in Miami is the same boat as us, the Bucks. Only able, to host it only one time. That's crazy. I think that was like in the '90s, I believe. Probably in the '90s. So I'm just saying if Milwaukee is on this list. No, it's not. Of course not. So like I said, that was just good for the laugh for Sports Illustrated. Kind of like expected. Now we're not talking about that. Let's see. Now gonna do Chicago. Yeah, but you figure out when you go to like the All-Star games, especially like the one day at Chicago, and I would have went to that one, but man, tickets are expensive. I would just go down there for the celebrity games, in my opinion. That would have been, yeah, but okay, no. Okay, so they got Milwaukee on one of them, so yeah, we're well, yeah, I do agree. Like the Oklahoma City does need one, so that is very true. But it's like they act funny when it comes to these small market teams, so it shouldn't be like that. I kind of wish David Stern was kind of like alive and still running this thing. But then again, he'd probably be pretty old because Adam Silver, he has his points, but at the same time, it's like throwing all these rules and stuff like that, and like Milwaukee, like we got like some, we got more hotels coming up. There's some of them that's being constructed right now. Wherever the NBA All-Star Game will be held in the next decade. Because we already know Milwaukee already put a bid on, for an All-Star Game, and just stupid that, you had to go through hoops and stuff just to, just crazy. Like I said, look, Phoenix slated for the whole All-Star Weekend for the 4th time. Like, really? Okay. So they say predicted. So it'd be cool if we actually will get one in 2028. So I'll be happy with that. Milwaukee has been eyeing hosting an All-Star Game weekend for several years since the Pfizer Forum was created and started open. So Milwaukee hasn't won a bid for All-Star Weekend yet, and there are concerns about small market city hosting such a big event. However, of course, Silver said, they will have one. So But then again, we were supposed to, had 2026 or 2027 or something like that. But nope, we got skipped past from that. So, okay, so I didn't want to say it out loud that I kind of knew it was like the only Milwaukee only hosted one All-Star game, and that was in 1977. So we're really due for one, and especially reading from like Boston. Oh yeah, they're due for one too. They are really due for one. So yeah, I would really Yep, they haven't hosted All-Star Weekend since 1964. Wow. Yeah, maybe 2029 will be the time. So maybe something. I think Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown will still be there. That's a possibility. Let's see, 2030. Sacramento is one of the 4 cities to never host an All-Star Weekend. Wow. And although Sacramento is like California's capital state, capital city, like the main city. But you got LA with the largest city, but you got Sacramento is like the state's capital. Just put it that way. So Sacramento is one of the 4 cities that never host the All-Star Weekend. Like Milwaukee, there are concerns about a smaller city hosting the All-Star Weekend. However, Golden One Center, which opened in 2016, is one of the most modern and beautiful arenas in the association. Furthermore, Sacramento has made previous bids to All-Star Weekend, like Milwaukee. Yeah, the recent success of the Kings had highlighted Sacramento's passionate fan base. It would be great to see this basketball crazy city host an All-Star Weekend. Yeah. And of course, Las Vegas, whenever, they start, doing the expansion plans with, Seattle and Las Vegas. So they're going to add 2 teams to the, that's going to be playing in the West. So question is, like, what 2 teams are going to be playing in the East? Because you got to make it, like, even. So, like, because if you're going to add just 2 teams, like, 2 extra teams, like, in the West, so how's that going to work out for the East? So that's probably something they're probably working on right now. So maybe there probably will be a total of 4 cities that probably will host will have an NBA team. So it'd be crazy if like there's like another team that will host like will have like 2 teams. How Chicago got like 2 MLB teams, and of course, LA got 2 teams, and New York has 2 teams. So that would be something. But I know Seattle especially need to get one, and plus so if Vegas is going to end up getting a team, at that time, so what that going to mean for the NBA Cup? So just something to throw out there. Oh, okay, that's pretty much it. So no, I'm hoping for Milwaukee to get one in 2028. So we're really hoping. So let me know your thoughts about what we just talked about with like Bucks getting like mistreated and not having any Christmas games and stuff like that. And plus, what do you think? Hopefully, maybe 2028 will be the year that the Bucks will get an All-Star game. So me, I'll say either 2028 or 2029 because majority of the fires of the area, the Deer District will be. I know it kind of got delayed because they was thinking 2026 was going to be finished, but with delays with COVID and stuff like that. So I think 2028 or 2029 would be like the safe bet for the here in Milwaukee. We would get like an All-Star game. So let's see. But anyways, if you liked today's video, please give it a like, drop a comment. Also subscribe. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So hopefully, if you like free stuff, you will want to subscribe. And plus, we will announce the, what we're going to give away, the very first giveaway and prize package that we will do. It'll be very close to 1,000. We will announce that. But, we'll start giving away when we hit like 1,000. And we will do plenty more if this, goes good. But, anyways, also over 2,900 videos and counting for this channel. And one of the longest running channels on YouTube. And check out the website, wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com, with upcoming events in the Midwest. Wrestling wise, sorry, just itching all over. Meet and greet that's going on as well. And also, you have, videos like this, photos that we took, at wrestling events and also at Bucks events as well. So, also thanks for our sponsors, Michael Robin Johnson. Also thanks to Midwest Wrestling Collectibles and also Great Scott Sports cards. So there's many Great Scott cards. So I'll just draw sports cards. Will just make more sense, but ain't my name. But anyways, they do got like items for like Midwest Wrestling Collectibles for sale, so you can check that out. And also, Midwest Wrestling, Great Scott's cards. They have to sort out the cards, and I know they're gonna do more like extension of doing the cards. So that all will be going on coming soon. And all that stuff. And plus, we're a proud sponsor of Slammy Championship Wrestling's upcoming fall event, and we're also a sponsor of Maddie's Memory. So go ahead, check out maddiesmemory.org and see what you can do to help, to complete, complete the mission of what Maddie's Memory is trying to do for like the baby loss community. So, anyways, man up, woman up, face up. Until the next video, and check on your mental health. See you guys later.